The cost of this Filet-O-Fish burger from McDonald's is $5. But if you're going out of your way to get this burger, it's going to cost you more than that. You got to factor in the time taken to get to and fro and the cost of transportation. Even if you're at home, you want to call for delivery, it's going to cost you a couple dollars more. And one of the few reasons why most people don't factor in the cost of acquiring this burger is because we really want to have it and it's a negligible cost. It's something that most of us can afford. So we don't really look at this burger as costing more than $5. Now when it comes to buying a property, it is the exact same thing but on a much bigger scale. Very often, a lot of people are under this impression the only cost that you have to pay is the bank interest. I want you to remember this very well. The actual cost to acquiring a property in Singapore, if you're using your CPF and taking a loan, there is 8 inevitable costs, 4 of which are recurring, which means for as long as you're holding on to this property, it is costs that you have to pay every month, and 4 other costs is a one-time payment. So the 4 recurring costs includes bank interest, CPF accrued interest, property tax and maintenance fee. And the other 4 one-time payment costs would include renovation, agent fee when you sell your property, legal fee and stamp duty. So you really got to understand that if you're buying a property today at $1 million, 5 years later the property remains at $1 million, which by the way, it's a very common phenomenon in Singapore, you will lose the 8 inevitable costs of holding on to this property. So before buying a property, it would be advisable for you to sit down with your partner to determine your holding horizon. Let me give you an example. If you have intentions to stay in this property for 5 years, but the type of property that you buy would take more than 5 years to experience a capital appreciation, you are going to be losing out on the 8 inevitable costs of holding on to this property. So under what circumstances should you buy a property with very little probability of appreciation? If you fall into one of these 3 categories, either you really need the property, or you really love the property, or you're aware of the cost and you're perfectly okay with it. That would be my advice going out to all of you property buyers out there, to do your sums and your due diligence before committing into one. There will be a lot of influence from your friends, families, and even advertisements online telling you what you should do, but always remember to get your fundamentals right before you even consider making a move. That's all I have for you today, and as always, if you have any other topics you want me to cover in the next video, just give me a shout out and I'll see you soon.